We late. My bad.
Thank you. Can we just fill this room with thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, God. I need somebody to help me say this to him. Say hallelujah. You have won the victory. That's why you can't be defeated. That's why you can't be stopped, because of this truth. You have. Come on, brag on them. Death could not. That's why I can't stay down, because you are. Tell them what it is today. You're seated. Let's brag on them. Say you are the real. Dante, let's go. Let's take the roof off of this place. Lift up those hands all over this room. Let's declare it together. Tell them hallelujah. Hallelujah. You have won the victory. I feel Jesus in this room. Come on and declare it loud. Say hallelujah. What did he do? You have won it all. Say death could not hold. Death could not hold you down. Say you are the reason. You are the reason. You're seated. You're seated. God, I love you, Jesus. 'Cause you are the reason. You are the reason. Hey, lift those hands. Tell them hallelujah. Hallelujah. Come on, raise that sound. You have won the victory. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. The victory is yours today, God. Because you did it for me. You did it for me. Death could not hold. Death could not hold you down. Hey. 'Cause you are the reason. You are the reason. You're seated in majesty. My Savior, my Redeemer. And you are the reason. You are the reason. Say you are the reason. You are the reason. Say you are the reason. You are the reason. Somebody lift those hands and declare, you are. You are the reason. You are the reason. You are the reason. So by your spirit I will rise from the ashes of defeat. The resurrected King is resurrecting me. By your name I come alive to declare your victory. Come on, say, the resurrected King is resurrecting. Say, by your spirit I will rise from the ashes of defeat. Come on, say, the resurrected. This is what he's doing this morning. He's resurrecting. By your name I come alive today. Every dead thing, I speak in every dead thing. You gotta come alive today. Because the resurrection power is here. By your spirit I will rise from the ashes of defeat. The resurrected is resurrected. Is resurrected. In your name I come alive. to declare your victory. The resurrected is resurrected. The resurrected is resurrected. The resurrected is resurrected. The resurrected is resurrected. Last night I was thinking about the service, and the Lord reminded me of John 11 when Jesus is having this conversation with Martha. She's like, Jesus, my brother's dead, and if you would have been here, he would still be alive. And Jesus says to her, look, your brother gonna get up. Just chill. And she's like, no, I know in the resurrection. Good God, I feel that thing in the Holy Ghost. I know that he's gonna get up in the resurrection. Jesus looks at her because she wanted the resurrection to be an event. And the resurrection is not an event. The resurrection is a person. The resurrection is not an event. The resurrection is a man. And Jesus looks at her and said, no, sweetheart, I am the resurrection, the truth, and the life. And though he weren't dead, yet shall it live. I need somebody to worship, because dead things are rising. Dead things are rising. Dead things are rising. I know it was dead, but it's gonna live again. Your marriage is gonna live again. Your health is. Somebody release a sound if you're grateful for resurrection power. One more time, lift those hands. Say, by your spirit, from the ashes of defeat, the resurrected is resurrected. In your name I come alive to declare your victory. The resurrected King is resurrected. Though it were dead, yet shall it live again. I know you got evidence that it's dead. I know you got proof that it's dead. But I come to prophesy and say it's going to live again.
Super light. Somebody tell me I feel like I'm ashy. Do I look ashy? Do I look super light? But let me know. Anyway, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Wake Bacon Coffee Morning Show. I am your host, Georgia First Black Governor, along with the beautiful, wonderful, gorgeous, God-fearing Mama Quita. We are in the building on this beautiful Monday morning. How is everybody doing? Good morning, Miss Terry. Good morning, Miss Sheila. Good morning, Miss Darlene. Good morning, Miss Tyson. Mama Quita is out of the building, but still in the building. Good morning, Mama Quita. How's everybody doing this beautiful, beautiful Monday morning? It's a great Monday. We don't have far long before Christmas. So it's a beautiful, 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 beautiful Monday. It is a beautiful Monday. How's everybody doing? And if my mama watching, I cut my face. I'm gonna have to change the settings on this camera. I'm looking at myself. I look super duper bright. I look like the ghost of Christmas present. Right. I look like the ghost of Christmas present when I look up at the screen to see what I look like. This is crazy. So how's everybody doing this morning? Hopefully everybody's having a great morning. Everybody make sure you say good morning to everybody so we can have a great show. Do not be afraid to comment. This is a two-way street. Like a two. Oh, yeah, that right there. So, this is a two-way street. This is a communicative. Everybody talks to everybody. Everybody speaks to everybody. Also, my bad. Good morning, Periscope. Good morning, Facebook, YouTube. If you're on Periscope, pump some hearts. If you're on Facebook, pump some hearts. Hit the like button. Also, make sure you share to my people that is on YouTube. Please, whatever you do, whatever you do, whatever you do, whatever you do, please. Please hit that like button. Make sure that you're subscribed and make sure you click on that notification bell. Click on all so you can get all the notifications for when we. Can you hear me? Y'all can barely hear me. Can you hear me? I'm low. I'm sorry. Am I even playing with the right mic? Oh, that's because I'm playing with the wrong mic. So, can you hear me now? Right. I'm cutting up Mama Quita's mic, and she not even here. Right, so. Good morning, Miss Sheila. Good morning, everybody. Again, thank y'all for tuning in. It is a beautiful day. Everybody make sure you say good morning to everybody. I will repeat myself. Good morning, Periscope. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, YouTube. Make sure I can get some hearts on Periscope. Make sure we can pump some hearts on Facebook. Make sure you hit the like button. Share. Invite your friends in so we can know what's a perfect Christmas gift. So I can get everybody. This is a two-way street. So we can all talk to each other. Good morning, YouTube. And if you're on YouTube, please, by all means, hit that like button, hit the subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and make sure you hit that notification bell, click on all so you can get all notifications for every time we go live, because every time the notification rings, the enemy gets mad. That's right. Thank you, Jericho Green, for that. So, my bad. My super duper light, is that just me? I feel like I'm super duper light. It don't matter, because I'm going to change the camera settings in the commercial break. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this. This is your verse for the day. It's coming from Psalms 8, and it's verses 3 through 4. Psalms 8. Oh, man, I got this highlighted. So that means somebody done preached on this before. What it do, Big Juice? So, verse 8, verses 3 through 4 says, when I consider thy heavens, the work of thy fingers, and the moon and the stars, which thou hast ordained, what is man, what thou art mindful of him, and the son of man, that thou visitest him? When I consider the heavens, the work of your fingers. This is David talking to God. When I consider the heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars that thou hast ordained. What is man? That's like a great question. When you sit back and look at the stars, the trees, the moon, the sun, the rotation of the earth, how it all works, how it's all put together, how it hasn't changed in over 8,000 years, what is man? That thou art be mindful of him. I'm super shiny to the left. Thank you, Mama Quita. That's okay. It sounds like you're arriving, so I can get you to change the settings. What art thou mindful of him? the Son of Man, that you visited him. God had visited David. But if you look at this, it's like everything that you created. What is man that you are mindful of him? What makes me more special than the other things that you've created? What makes me better than the sparrow? What makes me better than everything that you have put into place? When I consider these things, when I think about it, if anybody just ever been outside and just look at your surroundings, like look at the trees and the birds, and you ever just think how great and how good God is. Because I was always told you can see the beauty of the Lord in the land of the living. So, like, have you ever, like, just stepped back, sat on your front porch, been somewhere out at the beach, out in the woods or something, or just be looking at the trees and you see the stars and you see the moon, you see the sun, and you see no matter what it is, how it goes, how it functions, how it plays, it's still, you still are at awe. You're still at a disbelief, like, wow, God made that. And it's almost like now you consider me, you consider man, you think of me, you have done all of these great things. And what is man that I am mindful? No, don't open that. I'll open it. That I am mindful. So it's just to give you something to think about. You all right? So that is your reading of the word today. It is out of Psalms 8:3-4. Psalms 8:3-4. Hopefully y'all got something out of that. So we're going to take a break. And when we come back, let's talk about the perfect gift for Christmas. It's almost Christmas time. Y'all only got, 9, 10 days? 11, 10, whatever. Something like that. Who's counting? All I can say is you need it within the next 10 days. That's all I can really tell you, is that you need it within the next 10 days. So since we added, and since I got Big Juice on here, and I know everybody like to dance early in the morning, let's go ahead and put them dancing shoes on, and we'll be right back right after this.
Yeah! Put your hands together. Have your dancing shoes. Yeah. I don't even sweat the haters. My swag just make me an instigator. You just gave me breath, don't need a ventilator. Gotta protect me from all these infiltrators. Speed up at the accelerator. Spiritual warfare got me like the Terminator. Don't snap in them teeth like alligators, but I keep on going on my escalator. Let's go. I know you love me, Jesus. I know you love me, Lord. I know you love me, Jesus. I know. Hey, so stepping out, 'cause this is what it's all about. Yes, got me dancing for the King. I'm stepping out, 'cause this is what it's all about. Got me dancing now. Let's go. One time, get your dancing shoes on the floor right now. Get your dancing shoes on the floor right now. Get your dancing shoes on the floor right now. We're dancing for the King of Kings, and we are feeling good. You know I'm feeling good. You know I'm feeling good. You know I'm feeling good. Dancing for the King of Kings. I'm a child of the King, I don't need no favors, 'cause I know that my God gon' hear my praise. The force with me like I got lightsabers. Jesus said it, so I always love my neighbors. Got now. Get your dancing shoes on the floor right now. Get your dancing shoes on the floor right now. We're dancing for the King of Kings, and we are feeling good, good, good. You know I'm feeling good, good, good. You know I'm feeling good, good, good. You know I'm feeling good, good, good. Dancing for the King of Kings.
Ow, I'm feeling good, good, good. Yep, good, good, good. Good, good, good. Oh, my bad. Welcome back to the Way Baking Coffee Morning Show. That was Marcus Rogers with your dancing shoes. I got my dancing shoes on the floor right now. What a way to get up early in the morning. Jump off giving God praise early in the morning. Can't beat that. And good morning, Miss Andrew. We are great. Thank you for asking. So, the perfect gift for Christmas. It is 2020. What is the perfect gift? Is it a mask? Is it a ventilator? Is it a vaccine? What are we giving away? The perfect gift. Is it the PS? My son would probably say it's the PS5. My other son would probably say it's something that has more gigabytes so he can win a tournament. All my daughters would tell you hair and makeup. Every last one, from the oldest to the youngest. But I'm asking you, what is the perfect gift? Big Juice said, I'll take the PS5, please. I'm not mad at you. If you know where I can find one, let me know. But what is the perfect gift for Christmas? What would you consider to be the perfect gift? And if you really think about it, with everything that's going on, do we really feel like we're in the Christmas spirit? I don't want to use the word holiday. I want to use the word Christmas. So if you're offended by the word Christmas, come back tomorrow. You might get offended again. Miss Tyson said, for children, gaming cards. For the boys, and jewelry, clothes, makeup for girls. Right. Everybody want gaming cards. Everybody want either a new phone. They want jewelry. They want makeup. They want hair. It's something. But what is the? Ah man, Big Juice said I already got socks and underwear, so he good on that. He'll take the PS5 though. He'll definitely take the PS. The perfect gift for Christmas. So let me ask this question. Gift cards for the adults. I'm going to take that as a hint. A perfect gift. You don't know the need. Well, that is true, and I've always been one to give out gift cards. I was always told that they were impersonal, or whatever they say. Pretty much I was distancing myself from the person. I didn't take the time to go and look for anything because I used to always go get gift cards. But my thing was this. My daughters, unless they told me what they wanted specifically for Christmas, I gave them cash or I gave them a gift card. Because 9 times out of 10, most children wake up and under the tree, they really don't get that one gift they really wanted. So I always told them to make sure they go get the gift that they really wanted. Because daddy hates them all. Daddy hate going shopping. Daddy don't want to be around all of these people fighting over parking spaces and pushing and shoving in line and fighting over the last toy. Daddy don't want to be involved in all of that. So I'll give you the money way before Christmas so you know you'll have the gift on Christmas. Big Juice said a Red Ryder. I'll take an old school Tonka truck that's made out of steel. Yes, tell me what you want and I'll choose from. Miss Tyson said tell her what you want and she'll choose from the list. To be honest with you, Miss Tyson, I just knew it was going to cost me something. So I really didn't care what it was. Here's the money. Go get what you want to go get. Because I'm not going in the store. I used to hate going in the mall during Christmas time. It used to be overcrowded. And like I said, y'all arguing over parking spots. I've had people, I sat one place and watched somebody pack their whole entire car. And I waited for their parking spot. And as soon as they pulled out, somebody jumped right in. And at that time, I wasn't safe. I'm going to leave it at that. But as they got older, it really didn't require me to really go in the mall. Because like Miss Tyson said, you know, the girls want makeup and they want bundles of hair and, you know, stuff that you can get at side stores that don't really require you to go in the mall. And my oldest daughter, she like her daddy. She take cash. You ain't even got to waste your time going in them. You ain't got to go look. You ain't got to search. You know, we take cash. So I don't care if it's $5, you know, go add up that card plus your gas plus your time. You can just see me on Christmas, be like, here go that 20. Merry Christmas. Cash. But what is a gift? What is a perfect gift that you don't have to pay for? And the reason why I asked that question is because Big Juice at the Red Ryder BB gun. Hey, man, I don't want you getting in no trouble in Cleveland. The Christmas movie. Oh, right. Well, Big Juice, just don't go to the Santa Claus in the mall, because he going to tell you he won't bring you a gun. Not even a Nerf gun. So be specific of the Santa that you ask, because some Santas are not passing out guns this year, apparently. But what is the greatest Christmas gift we can give this year? And think about it, how we have been in isolation, under quarantine. He said, I'll take a new girlfriend too, a big girl. I don't know, Big Juice. I don't know if Santa dropping them off, Big Juice. I don't know if that's how that really works, Big Juice. I don't know if Santa riding around with people and dropping them through the chimney. But hey, make a wish. Your 2021 might be brighter than you think. Make a wish, Big Juice. But with everything that's taking place, to me right now, I think the perfect gift is time. It's the gathering. Unless you live in California, New York, Chicago, or any highly Democratic run city or state. Outside of that, time. With no drama. Well, I don't think nobody want to bring drama this year. I think this year, time. With no drama. That family time that you have been stripped from or stripped of since April. You can't go see grandma because you'll kill grandma. That was the narrative. You can't go see your mama. The children can't go outside. The perfect gift, I feel, this year would be time. You're around the people that you love. You're with those you care about. Y'all can quarantine together on Christmas Day. The whole entire family. Because I think this year we have been cheated from so much time. I just think we've been cheated from so much time. And time is something that you can't replace. Time is something that once you lose it, that's it. Finito, finish. Good morning, Miss Jackson. Ooh.
Good morning, everyone. I didn't follow those instructions. We travel, wear masks, sanitize, and wash hands. By the grace of God, we didn't get COVID. But Miss Tyson, you live by another law. You live by God's law. You live by the law of faith. You live by I trust in Psalms 91. Nothing shall come nigh to thee.
Oh, and for the people I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you. To the people on Facebook, especially those that probably can't hear Mama Quita right now, Miss Tyson on YouTube said, and to the people on Periscope, right? Miss Tyson said, well, I didn't follow those instructions. Neither did I, Miss Tyson. She said we traveled. We did too. We wore masks only when I felt like it. Sanitized, washed hands. I think people would clean anyway, sanitize and take baths and wash hands and all that other good stuff. But neither here nor there. Said, and by the grace of God, we didn't get COVID. Well,
that's why I was saying she lives by another law. She lives by the law of the faith. She understands what Psalms 91 means when God said, nothing shall come nigh to thee. Nigh family. Like, for real. And even with me, we live by that law. I had COVID the whole month of July it was literally a month from the 6th to the 6th. And he slept right next to me every morning. And my kids pretty much did what they do. I was the only one in the house that got it.
Until about what? A couple days, about a couple weeks ago. Well, they said I had a virus.
He didn't have COVID. What is he talking about?
They didn't know what I had.
Again, like I said.
So don't take the vaccine because they don't know what you got.
Again, it wasn't COVID. So that ain't got nothing to do with what Gov is talking about right now.
But the perfect gift, I think, is time. And I agree with Miss Tyson. Because, look, I ain't following none of these rules either. Even for Thanksgiving. That's why I said, I pray for the people who live in like New York and California and Illinois who are heavily under scrutiny, heavily being locked down, who's under real democratic politics and control. Because to me right now, the perfect gift for Christmas is time. Because think of all the time we lost. You couldn't go see grandma. You couldn't go see your favorite aunt. Most people who you would love to go see didn't even want people coming to their house because they were afraid of you coming over.
Still are.
And that's another show for another day about fear. So I'm not going to even get into that. But to me, this Christmas should be like reflecting on family and time and loving on each other and being around each other and having this conversation. Of, man, we can still travel, we can still do this, we can still do that by the grace of God. Because the greatest gift given on Christmas Day is the same reason why I can go travel. I don't really have to wear a mask. Because of the gift, the most perfect gift that was ever given to mankind. Better than the birth of your children, better than your marriage, better than graduating, better than getting the job, the dream job, better than putting $1 million in the bank, better than anything else, better than time, better than whatever you can possess. The greatest gift, the most perfect gift ever given during this time. The most perfect gift for Christmas on Christmas is the reason why we should be spending time with family this Christmas. Ms. Tyson said we went to Savannah to the beach and the girls up to Cancun, Mexico. I was so glad not many people were there. Even though we went, we met good people. And I agree with you because me and my wife went on our honeymoon. And they was talking about it was the peak of COVID in June. And it's like, oh, you're going to the beach? People are dying. Well, I just saw 4 car accidents. 2 of them had deaths in it. So people are dying anyway. 7 people got shot yesterday. So people are dying. But the most perfect gift that was given on Christmas told me I didn't have to worry. Told me that I can gather with those that I love on this day. He told me I can go love on grandma. I ain't got to worry about nobody telling me grandma gonna die. Miss Tyson said, "Give me the love of God on Christmas." Exactly. Well, click on her name because it's not gonna really say where you're responding to. So, and I agree with Miss Tyson. Give me the love of God for this Christmas. Let me get back the time this Christmas. Let me go love on family members who I've been wanting to go love on all year. And some people, listen, some pastors and some people, some government officials, some folks might tell you need to stay at home for Christmas. But half the people that told y'all to stay at home for Thanksgiving, they traveled. And they were government folks. They told y'all to stay in the house. Don't go nowhere. Put these niggas in the airport flying all over the place. The perfect gift for this Christmas would be time. And some pastors might get mad at me. Some government folks who follow me might get mad at me. I really don't care. Time. We need to get our time back. To let people know we love them. We were not created to be separated. We were created for human activity, for human to gather. What's the word I'm looking for? Interaction. There you go. Human interaction. Like Celie and her sister in The Color Purple. We were meant to be together.
Beauty.
Really? I ain't playing with these folks. I'm for real. And that's what you should do when you see your sister. When you see your sister this year, you should just.
He don't even know the words, y'all.
Cause I ain't never seen the movie.
I know. That's why I'm laughing.
I've only seen bits and pieces of the movie, and the only parts of the movie I've ever seen was the beginning when Danny Glover snatched up Whoopi Goldberg. I seen the part where she thought about cutting his throat when she was shaving him. I saw the Harpo beat me part, and then I walked in on the end with.
That is not what happened at the end, y'all. It wasn't even like.
I don't know. I ain't never seen. I've never been interested in watching the movie. It's never been nothing to grasp me. But I do know this is what we need for Christmas. I don't care how you feel. You can go tell your pastor I said it. You can go tell your mayor, your city council. We need to get out the house. Everybody need to be in the street at somebody else's house for Christmas. Sir, you have to see it. When I saw it, I was a child. I saw some woman getting beat on.
You did not see no woman getting beat on.
I seen some children being taken away from some other folk. It just didn't look right to me. It didn't sit right in my spirit, even as a child. I ain't like the way he was treating Whoopi. And, for a woman to be that mad to contemplate cutting your throat while she's shaving you, some things had to take place and happen. So, I was good. Mr. Dad was funny. I don't know. Only thing I remember is Oprah having a black eye and you told Harpo to beat me.
And that's probably because he seen that on a commercial.
No, that's the only part. I used to walk in. My mother used to watch Color Purple faithfully. And you know how she is about her shows and her movies. She'll watch the same movie 9,000 times. Right. So I can walk in on this part. Tomorrow I can walk in on that part. 15, 20 minutes later, she's still watching. The credits rolling, she rewinding it back, starting it over again. Stop playing. I mean, so I've physically walked. Not, I just wasn't something that I wasn't interested in. If you want my black card because of that, I was told my black card should be taken. You can have it. I got a Kingdom card. So you can have this one.
Y'all pray for me.
I got a Kingdom card, so you can have the black card.
Right. Harpo was beat by old Joey. Joe at the mill.
You told Harpo to beat me. But I heard Harpo got his payback. That was the payback.
Old Joy.
The mule. Got you. Hey, But what I do know is we need that kind of love this Christmas. Them the type of gifts we need to be given. Some time, some hugs, some kisses. And do not show up at your people's house with no mask on.
Don't tell them people that.
Yeah, I might get banned on YouTube. I'm sorry.
I ain't even talking about that. Don't tell them people to do that.
Well,
y'all do what y'all feel like is safe for y'all.
For you. Don't wear no mask.
Y'all do what makes y'all feel comfortable because everybody's faith is not in the same place. So you have to do what's good for you.
I got you. You good. We on the same page. High five. Yeah, all that good stuff. So, what? Good morning, Stevie Steve. What it do? How you doing, Stevie Steve? You feeling good?
Good morning, Stevie Steve.
So we're going to take a break, and then we're going to come back with more of the perfect gift for Christmas. The perfect gift. This gives Stevie Steve time enough to say what he considered to be the perfect gift for Christmas. We'll be right back.
That Folgers commercial.
Yo, Vegas. You know they say there's no more good men out here, right? I guess we're not that easily impressed.
Tell me, do you really know what love is? In and out relationship worthless. Man was put on earth with a purpose. Good woman by his side, together focused. See, listening to your friends can get you caught up. When you're going through the motion, hit God up. See, man was put on earth with a purpose. Good woman by your side to stay focused.
So can you be the first lady? Stand next to the governor. God's the foundation. That solid love, looking for a nigga. I put away niggerish ways, long with childish things. I'm a grown man. Can you sit at dinners that are correspondence? Know how to place your toes in sands and beaches foreign. Say understand, my blessings come in the abundance. Know I attain favor. If it's you I find. I love how you teach through your speech. You walk like a virtuous woman. So baby, can you preach? Does wisdom grace your tongue? Can you stand next to a king? Say nah, I ain't chasing riches. It's wealth I'm leaving. A heritage for our children. Starting it off with wisdom. And all of you getting understanding. Get this, the realest thing I could ever tell you is lean to God's understanding, not your girlfriend's whispering.
Tell me, do you really know what love is? In and out relationship worthless. Man was put on earth with a purpose. Good woman by his side, together focused. See, listening to your friends can get you caught up. When you're going through the motion, hit God up. See, man was put on earth with a purpose. Good woman by your side to stay focused.
Say, are you in church to find man or to find God? What are you bringing to the table besides that pretty face? What's between your thighs? Your pause has his answers that contradict your eyes. Cover girl lies. Are you equally yoked with those you associate? With your girlfriend's drama be defecation we never ate? Say, do you have children? Do you love being a mother? What's the relationship like between you and the father? What's the bond with your parents? Where you see Adios up in 5 years, are you shelter driving, working? Are you moving up in corporate? What's your views on celibacy? Marriage, family, honesty, loyalty, have a sense of humor. Can you answer these? What's your skills in the kitchen that I'm missing? So delicious, make you that woman I'm willing to submit to. Will you submit to me? Would you pray with me? Wait, do you even know what love means?
Tell me, do you really know what love is? In and out relationships worthless. Man was put on earth with a purpose. Good woman by his side, together focused. See, listening to your friends can get you caught up. When you're going through the motion, hit God up. See, a man was put on earth with a purpose. Good woman by your side to stay focused.
I guess you rule, that makes me Boaz. So do you really know what love is? They say love is patient, we don't have to rush this. We can take our time, work at it. God say love is kind and don't envy, boast or be proud. From Mars they can see how this purity gets down. Cause love ain't dishonest and love ain't self-seeking. Are you easily angered? Love, where's your meekness? Are you constantly speaking records of his wrong? Haven't healed from daddy's past, that's why you delighting in evil. Say will you rejoice in the truth? Especially if I speak it and you know I'll protect you. Cause God say that's what love do. Love protects, that means I profess, provide, always trust, and always keep hope alive. I'll preserve this love for you, cause love never fails. I love you, baby, sincerely, blessed.
Tell me, do you really know what love is? In and out relationships worthless. Man was put on earth with a purpose. Good woman by his side, together focused. See, listening to your friends can get you caught up. When you're going through the motion, hit God up. See, a man was put on earth with a purpose. Good woman by your side to stay focused.
Good morning, love.
Good morning, my love.
It's time for that sweet aroma.
Yes.
I'm already filtered and watered just how you like it. You know I love it when you're inside of me. It just turns me on.
Well, you know what they say. I am the best part of waking up.
Y'all know what time it is. Mama Quita.
Love series.
Y'all know what time it is. Mama Quita. Love series. Mama Quita. Y'all know what time it is.
Yeah, y'all know what time it is. Welcome back to the Wake Bacon Coffee Morning Show. I am your host, Georgia First Black Governor, along with the beautiful, wonderful, gorgeous, God-fearing Mama Quita. Hey, Mama Quita.
Hey,
Good morning.
I'm sleepy.
Stevie, y'all nasty with that little commercial thing. But good morning. Welcome back to the Wake Bacon Coffee Morning Show. Good morning, YouTube, Periscope, Facebook. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to share. Invite your friends in. Don't forget pump some hearts. Let us know. And if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, run on over to YouTube. You'll see this nice little handsome dude right there. Click on the subscription and click on the bell and click all so you can get all the notifications for when we go live and when we do our pop-up videos. So where were we? The perfect gift for Christmas. And I'm pretty sure Stevie can't respond. He said he was driving. So, but I got you, Stevie. Aroof. Make me want to go get some Folgers right now, Stevie. I promise you. The perfect gift. Now we talked about all the things, and we even mentioned that, you know, a perfect gift right now during this time could be the time that you spend with family, because, you know, time is precious. But the perfect gift I was talking to my mother-in-law Saturday. We was having a great conversation. And she put me on to this movie called The Perfect Gift. You can actually see it. It's on YouTube. You don't have to pay for it. You might have to sit through some commercials. But you can skip those. And it was about the true perfect gift of Christmas. And it was based around the nativity scene. Am I pronouncing that right?
Yes.
Okay. It was based around the nativity scene. Well, it was quite, and you know what's funny? Speaking of nativity, I was reading in Ezekiel, and that word has come up like 3-4 times. So I thought that was very interesting. But anyway, side note.
See how easily he gets distracted. Just easily get distracted.
Side note. So I'm watching. So the movie is based on a nativity scene. This church builds a nativity scene, and they put it up. And based on the city audience or the city rules, regulations, they got changed. They had to take it down. So before the nativity scene got built, I'm gonna just say, Jesus showed up on the scene. Came in, gave a helping hand, helped build it, helped put it together, and the whole nine. And what he did in the process, there was a little girl who, if she was my child, she'd probably be asking for 2 front teeth for Christmas. So the little girl learns about the perfect gift, the true meaning behind Christmas, the reason we celebrate this holiday. And one of the things that stuck out, she said, everything that he told me, I had to go research and look for it, and I found it, but it had nothing to do with Santa, Rudolph, or the North Pole. And so, as the little girl learned, the community started to get involved. The community started to pay attention to what was going on. So, when the lobbyists, that's what I'm going to call them, or these social groups, as they say, who feel that Christians shouldn't display or push their ideas, they wanted it down. When they took it down, it was funny that the community came back together and put it back up just as fast as they took it down. And they got mad, and they still went and had their hearing at the city council. So it was either they take it down or they had to pay a $5,000 fine. And what was crazy was the little girl who spent the most time with Jesus, she knew for a fact that her grandmother sent her $200 for Christmas. And she was the first one to get up and take her $200 and put it down on the $5,000 fine, because they did not want, they were more willing to pay the fine than they were to take down the nativity scene. They were more willing to go through the sacrifice than take the easy way out. They were more willing to be persecuted, hated, talked about, looked down upon. They were more willing to take that than to budge, bend, or break off of Jesus Christ. And then my wife showed me another movie called The Christmas with a C. Pretty much the same kind of story, built around the nativity scene, placed in front of a church. The church was too close to businesses. They had to take it down. But they still stood on, if you take the MAS off of Christmas, what now will be the perfect gift for Christ? It's supposed to be his birthday. It's his birthday. What gift are you willing to give Christ for his birthday? What do you think will be the perfect gift for Christ? Not for Christmas, as they say in the South, for the birthday boy. Have we write out lists every year of what we want to tell Santa we want under the tree. But do we ever once ask Christ what he would like for his birthday? What would be the perfect gift for you? Would you want to see me forgive my wife? Forgive my husband? Take that day off and spend time with the family than always working? Go to my brother who I fought with all year and tell him I'm sorry. Clothe someone. Feed someone. Did you ever ask what would be the true perfect gift for Christ? Not Christmas, but what would Christ consider a perfect gift? Outside of the gift he said that was great to give, which is your life. Are you going to focus on that idea he gave you? Are you going to stop running from him and walk into that calling that he's calling you to do? Are you going to stand for his name in a time such as this? Are you going to get rid of your nasty attitude? Are you going to get rid of your pride? Are you going to come out of that relationship you know that ain't no good for you? How about, are you going to stop sleeping with that woman's husband?
About that.
Are you going to stop sleeping with that man's wife? Are you going to stop cheating on your spouse? Are you going to stop beating on your children? Are you going to stop lying? Are you going to stop pointing the finger and step up and take responsibility for your actions? Are you going to really try to figure out what is the truth? Not your truth, not their truth, but the truth. Are you going to pass laws based on how you feel or based on how somebody else feel? Or are you going to stand on the fact that you claim to love Christ? You claim to be a Christian. Are you willing to write legislation based on that? Are you going to stop itching ears and preach the word? Oh, they probably didn't think that this was going to go this way, did it, huh? Gov, you was talking about gifts. Yes. What gift are you willing to give Christ on his birthday? What would be the perfect gift for Christmas? Good morning, Miss April. Your life is the most perfect gift you can give. Let me find that scripture because I don't want y'all to think I'm lying to you. God gave the most perfect gift. He gave his only begotten son to die for you. So in return, you can't give him your life. I'm just asking questions. Don't get mad at me. I'm just asking questions. We want the PS5, but are we willing to spend 5 minutes in prayer? We want hair, we want makeup, but does your inside look that good? We want the blessing, but we live in a cursed life. We want the brand new house and the brand new car. We want the money in the bank, but we ain't putting in no work. You burying your gift. The perfect gift. It said take faith to please God. But a lot of y'all are swapping your faith for fear. How about you get your faith back? Ms. Tyson said many of us are walking around here turned up on the inside. God is still waiting on us to surrender. That will be the greatest gift this Christmas. Because how you going to pass out gifts now? Through the Zoom call? Turned on the inside. Torn on the inside. Many of us are walking around torn on the inside. But we look so fly on the outside. What gift are you willing to give Christ? Are you willing to give up your idols?
Or is it all about you? They say Christmas is all about giving. It's not about receiving.
It is. So what are you willing to give? You got a list. Jesus got a list.
Excuse me.
Jesus said, I want something for my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday.
But it's not even about the birthday. He gives to us all year long.
Right.
And he's waiting on us to give to him the same way.
And that's the number one thing at the top of his list. Don't wait till my birthday to say that you know me. Not even that you love me. Not that you walk in my word. Not that you do as I say. But just to say that you know me. You wait till Good Friday. Because that's when really all the Christmas stuff start really coming out. Thanksgiving. The week of. That's when you try to acknowledge me. That you know me.
Not even then.
But I give you life 365 days out of the year.
And you don't even know if you're going to actually make it the next morning. We don't know if we're going to make it from year to year. We just assume that's even living by faith.
It's like the man who made plans. I was listening to a minister, and he said his brother was way out in the world. He was into homosexuality and drag queen and transism and all of that comes in that world. And he said his brother had just got saved. Well, he got saved and he'd been saved for a while, and he said it was his brother's birthday was coming. So they was he said he was spending time with his brother, and they was in praise and worship. And he was like, his brother was like, hey, man, make me a CD for my birthday party. He said, your birthday party? He said, man, I can't make copies of these CDs. That's bootlegging. That's stealing. He was like, no, for my party, man. He's like, wait a minute. You about to play Jesus on the main line at your birthday? Wait a minute. He's like, yeah. He said, well, first off, who all coming to this birthday party? He said, all my friends. He said, wait a minute. The drug dealers, the drug users, the L, the G, the B, the T, the Q, the R, the S, and the A, they all coming. He like, yeah, everybody coming. Everybody coming. He said, I'm about to, and we gonna talk about Jesus. I'm gonna play this song. We gonna talk about Jesus. He said the next day his brother died. 2 days before his birthday party. He said, but he still got the opportunity to have that birthday party at his funeral. And 18 people came to Christ. So you planning for Christmas. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Graham. Right. I'm trying to think on my feet real quick. So you planning for Christmas. That's 11 days from now. You don't even know if you're going to be here 11 minutes from now. And because you don't know if you're going to be here 11 minutes from now, think about all the grace you have received. And it's something else that this same pastor said. All this grace that you received, you had an attorney testifying on your behalf every time you receive grace. And say you die 11 minutes from now, this same attorney is now your judge. He been getting you off. And he know you guilty. Now as the judge, and he know you guilty, do you think he gonna let you go? The perfect gift for Christmas. A lot of people ain't gonna make it. Don't take that chance of not receiving the most perfect gift that came on Christmas, and give the perfect gift.
And for those of you who have already received that particular gift, let's not be stingy in the sense of we're afraid to share him with others.
That's why I said, are you talking about him?
Because in this day and time, everybody is too busy worrying about how am I going to be received if I talk about something that's not so popular? How am I going to be looked at if I begin to speak on Jesus? And let's be honest, it ain't about God. Oh. I'm sorry, Miss Tyson. Let's be honest. It's not about God. Everybody receives God, but if we start speaking on Jesus, how am I going to look? If I say Christianity or mention being a Christian, how are people going to receive me? So many people are afraid to even speak on the whole reason for the season. Christmas, Jesus. We've turned it into happy holidays. We've turned it into,
Winter.
The season, or winter solace, or we're going to have a winter celebration.
I'm having a Jesus celebration.
So Christians have stepped back in fear. What are you afraid of? Because if I understand,
You ain't seen nothing yet.
well, if I understand, he said, God before you, who can be
Against you.
against me? He said he is the shelter. He is my strong tower. He is my hiding place. So what am I ashamed of? What am I fearful of? What is it? So in this season, if you've already received the greatest gift of all, let's be bold in sharing that gift. Don't be around your family and not speak of how good Christ has been this year. Don't be afraid because your family isn't saved. You might be the very one that keeps that person from going to hell the very next day, within hours of you speaking to them. We shouldn't be fearful of man's opinion. We should be fearful of God's opinion. Because in the last day, Ain't nobody gonna stand before God except you. Nobody's gonna stand there in your place. And what is He gonna have to say about you and what you did with the years that you were placed here on this earth? So let's share our gifts. Like I said, it's not about receiving, it's about giving. This is a season of quote unquote giving. Isn't that what they say?
It's better to give than to receive. That's in the word. That's not a cliche. That's scripture.
That's it.
Perfect gift. What's the perfect gift for Christmas? Was already given to over 2,000 years ago. He came through a virgin who had to go out and seek shelter because all the inns were full. So his daddy had some connections and he made it to a barn. Think about the King of Kings stripped himself of all his glory. And he wasn't even born in the hospital. He wasn't even born in an inn. He wasn't even born in the house. He wasn't even born with the midwives. He wasn't born with the doctors around. He was born where they keep animals. He was born in a barn in a manger. Manger. But think about it. God could have been born in the palace. He could have chose any woman to give birth to him. He went and found the poorest of the poor. And he birthed himself out in the poorest of the poorest places. He said, I came for the lost. I came for the poor. I came for the sick. I came for the widow. I came for the fatherless son. I came for the sinner. I came so you can be saved. I didn't come to condemn the world, but so that the world can be saved. And if you don't believe, you condemned already. I know everybody want to tell you, love, blessing, love, blessing, love, blessing. I got a prophecy for you. I got a word from the Lord today to tell you, that car you was praying about, it gonna pull up on Christmas Day. That job you were talking about, God said, just go on and step on outside. I know we hearing a lot of that. But God got a question, how you want the blessing, but you don't want to get the gift and you don't want to sacrifice.
As you say, how you want the creation without the creator.
Right. How you want the blessing, but your blessing is covered in sin. God is not going to bless sin. That's called tempting the Lord thy God. And Jesus even told Satan, it is written that thou shall not. Like, Negro, you know. You was there in the beginning. You know that thou shalt not tempt. You know it's written. Not even the fact that somebody said it. It written. We all want something. I ain't gonna lie, I want some things too. But the number one thing I want is to be always allowed in God's presence. I want to have spiritual discernment. Everything I want at the top of my list deals with having a relationship with God first. Then we can talk about the money, taking care of the family. As long as I can take care of the family and take care of those that are in need, I don't need much. I don't need a $20 million home. That don't impress me. I'm not impressed by that. I have bad back and bad hip. I'm not trying to walk around a $20 million home. I had to walk a half a mile to the kitchen from the bedroom. I'm not doing that. Who doing that? I'm not doing that. It'll be Uber Eats at the front door. I'm not. Stop playing. But we're impressed by the material. And not impressed with the grace, with the blessing, with the love, even with the wrath. Because God said my word is for reproof. It's for correction. We don't want the correction. If you really truly want the perfect gift for Christmas, take the reproof. Take the correction. That's what brings about the change that's needed in order to place you in the position for the blessing. But then the question is, what are you going to do with it when you get it? You want it so you can pull up. Say, man, Tyson, you know what? I got this new Aston Martin. Look, I got it. What? You wanted to stunt? Oh, because you'll never get it. You wanted the showboat? You want it for pride? You'll never get it. And that is a great way to look at it, Miss Graham. She said everything we have is borrowed from God. That's a lesson Job had to learn. The Lord giveth, and the Lord take it away. It ain't mine. Even if you get the blessing, it ain't yours. 9 times out of 10, God gonna give you something that really ain't for you anyway. It's really for somebody else. What you went through wasn't even for you. The heartaches, the up and downs, the abuse, the whatever, the lying, the backstabbing, the heartaches, all of that you went through wasn't even for you. It was so you can be a perfect gift of someone else to show how great the perfect gift is. So I can say, I know what you've been through because the perfect gift brought me through that. Let me show you how you can make it through that. It's going to require a little prayer, some fasting. No, don't burn no sage. Leave that. Throw that in the trash. No, don't do that. Don't do that. No, don't put no food by that picture. Stop calling on your grandma. She dead. She can't help you. Matter of fact, she can't even hear you. And if she did show up, they call that familiar spirits. Those are demons. But that's another day for another show, another time. But that ain't her. I can tell you that. But it's gonna require some fasting and some praying. It's going to require some trusting in the Lord. It's going to require some faith. Oh, I can tell you because I'm going through that right now. I ain't telling you something I heard. I'm telling you something I know. Oh, God just blessed you with $1 million. Them millions ain't all for you. Go ahead and take your little 10% cut off the top. Get you a nice little house that you can go ahead and pay off. You ain't got to go buy the Ferrari. Go get the Honda, okay? Go get the Toyota. Because the rest of that money, you're going to need that for the ministry. It ain't for you. We want gifts to stunt. We want gifts to say, ooh, look at me. But who are you? The perfect gift. Let's take the MAS off. What is the perfect gift for Christ? That is for you to give him your life, for you to accept him as your Lord and Savior. And allow him to come in and correct, and allow him to come in and reproof, allow him to come in and clean up the inside. So your inside can match your outside. Because some of y'all are night and day from the in and out. The perfect gift for Christmas. What are you giving more than what you're receiving? And are you willing to tell somebody about the perfect gift for Christmas? Don't be scared. And don't worry about the churches being closed. Because God said, go out into the world and preach the gospel. He didn't say show up at this little spot on Sunday, where we all can just, chill up in the upper room.
Well, I'm going to say this. Get used to, in some places, not having a church. And because times are going the way that they are, y'all do realize they're trying to take religious freedom from us, from Christians, not everybody else, from us. So that means understand that you are the church. Your body, your temple is the church. And a lot of people are going to go to churches and houses. Whereas it was the other religions that used to have the underground churches, the backdoor churches. Now we're going to be swapping places. Believe me or not, but understand, you are the church.
Well, we're going back to the beginning. Because if you look at Acts, and if you look how the church really started in houses, they started in the upper room, and they had to hide. Because during Peter, Paul, them time, you get your block knocked off talking about Jesus. One, no, you talking about you about to have church. They raiding that. they killing everybody that's there. And now we're at a time where we're going back into the house because we have polluted God's house. We made the church for the money exchanges. So Corona came in and show up, and you could tell where a lot of the money exchanges took place. Oh, I don't want to step on nobody's toes. I felt the spirit move real quick then, but I'm going to be nice. There's a lot of money changing. A lot of things being done in the shadows. And you got some that they stayed open. But as Mama Quita said, everybody's faith ain't the same. Every man is given his own measure of faith. And I know a lot of churches, especially in Texas, that has stood their ground and stayed open. I know a lot of churches in California who have stood their ground and stayed open. And I know some churches who closed all because they didn't want to hurt the feelings of somebody else. But reproof, rebuke, and correction hurts your feelings. And the gospel said those were the first three things. They said the gospel was the inspiration of God for rebuke, reproof, for correction. So when nobody really worry about you being upset. Because it was all about the gift.
But everybody wasn't in their feelings then either. Because people knew how to take correction. They didn't take correction as criticism. They took it for what it was supposed to do. Correct. I'm out of place. Let me fix this. People were more willing to take on responsibility, so they knew how to take correction. And if they felt like the correction wasn't correct, they knew how to put it to the side, but they didn't get into their feelings.
Okay. Mm-hmm. But it's time to come out your feelings. And it's time to get into the perfect gift, Jesus. Time to come out your feelings. No more boo-hoo-hoo-hoo. No more cry. And if you got people around you that can't stand on it, guess what? God, the ecclesia is supposed to, are the separated ones. You separate. You different from the world. I love you, but bro, we can't hang out. I love you, sis, but we ain't on the same page no more. You scared? Oh, ever since you started talking about Jesus, well, you been acting funny. Nah, I've been acting real. I realize the world is funny. Hee hee ha ha ha. Because who I serve gonna get the last laugh. Hee hee ha ha ha. Step away. You know how they used to do it like this? No, I don't touch me. Hey. I ain't saying it's gonna be easy. I ain't saying it's gonna be easy. Because the enemy is working. And to be quite honest with you, he ain't even working hard in the world. He working hard. He working hard in the church.
I don't even think he working hard in the church. It ain't that hard.
He ain't working hard.
I can't say he having a ball right now.
Right. He done slid all up in church leadership. He done brought witchcraft all up in church leadership. Look. And God is like, you know what? Let me just shut this thing down for a second. So I can get you to focus on the true perfect gift. Because everybody's focused on their pastor. Pastor. Well, you know about pastor. Pastor. Man. Yo, pastor, what about Jesus? Well, you know, Jesus, but pastor though. It's crazy because some of y'all scared even go in the building. Y'all sitting outside having service in the parking lot. I'm sorry, Lord. It's time to get back to the perfect gift. That is Jesus Christ. It's time to get back to the perfect gift. It's no gift greater to give or receive, because you had to receive this gift in order to give this gift. Think about how great your life has been since you received this gift. And like I said, if you know anything about God, we ain't saying it's gonna be easy. They said this is why Jesus said, as soon as the gospel, the seed of the gospel is planted, the enemy comes swiftly to try to take it away from you. He come quick. But you got to stay rooted and grounded. Because the perfect gift, yeah, you're going to lose some friends. Friends. You're going to lose some family. But the more you lose, the more you gain. Because like I told y'all about the tree sitting next to the living water, it looked dead. It had to shed some leaves. That means you had to get rid of some things. Some leaves got to go because they can't go with you. And some of them leaves are not even friends. A lot of them leaves is you. Your pride, your stubbornness, your stiff-neckedness, your lies, your this, your that, your fornication. Good morning, Pastor Tucker. A lot of the stuff you got to get rid of yourself. It's a lot of things about you that God needs to correct.
He's got to prune you. For those who know what it means to go out there in that garden and prune that plant, you start killing off, you pull off the dead so that the new living can sprout up, can be reborn.
Because you got to die daily. The old man is dead. The new creature is alive. And a lot of times it takes some deliverance. Most of the time it takes a lot of deliverance. Because a lot of us get saved, but we don't get delivered. It takes some deliverance. lot of us get saved, but a lot of us don't get delivered. Hey. So a lot of us get saved, but a lot of us don't get delivered. And it's going to take some deliverance in order for you to get completely right. Because one thing I noticed about the book of Mark, the book of Mark deals with a lot of deliverance. And good morning, Brother Eli. And one of the things I've noticed about the book of Mark is a lot of people were being healed, but they were being delivered because a lot of the sicknesses were demon possession. So we want to be that tree planted. But like I showed y'all in the other video, the tree was bare. It was getting rid of the old leaves. Some of it, we got to be pruned. We got to go through some deliverance. We got to get rid of some things. God, the perfect gift God wants you to have. God said he has a plan for your life, and it's not to harm you. It's not to hurt you. So if that's the case, when he's pruning you, it's so you can come into that. But we got to get rid of some things. We got to let go of some things. We got to let some things fall off. It's sometimes it's us. It's the inner enemy. It's the one that we look at in the mirror every day. That's the one that we have to kill. That's the one that we have to die to. My pride. My hard-headedness, my flesh, my fornication, the lust of the eyes, the thoughts in my head, because it all starts here. The devil plays with your mind before he plays with your actions.
Mind is the battleground. Everything starts in the mind.
I wasn't supposed to come on here and preach this morning. That wasn't my purpose.
Yes, it was.
Okay, maybe it was. Okay, maybe it was. Before I get jumped on by Mama Tyson. But a lot of it deals with us. That deliverance, to be set free. And the only way to start that is to receive that perfect gift. You want the perfect gift for Christmas. That's Jesus Christ. I don't care what Macy's tell you. I don't care what Walmart tell you. I don't care what Target tell you. I don't care what nobody tell you. The perfect gift for Christmas is Jesus Christ. It's the receiving of the Son. That is the greatest gift you could ever receive in your life. And he will help you walk through the deliverance. He will help you get through. Like I said, this walk ain't easy. Can I be transparent with you? I had to die to money. I had to die I had to go through what it felt like not to have money coming in. It used to be a time in my life, if I lost a job, I didn't have an issue with getting another one like that. It was a time in my life where if I failed, and even if the job market was taking its time, I knew how to go out and put some things in a plastic bag and hand to hand. There was a time where I thought money was everything. And then I met the perfect gift. He said, okay, I got the weed up out you. I got the alcohol. Well, the alcohol wasn't really a problem, but I got the weed up out you. Oh, it was a struggling fight to get the nicotine up out you, but that's gone. Your pride done went down. You ain't as prideful as you used to be. I done got the cursing up out you. I'm still working, because every now and then you might slip up in your feelings. I'm working on your emotions, and we dealing with that, and sometimes it's good that I give you a little bit so you can reach those how you need to reach them. You know, and sometimes you get emotional on the show because you get into it and you really want to tell everybody that Jesus is the way. I get that. But you got this one idol, and I was in prayer and I said, Lord, why did you take me to the book of Ezekiel? Is it because I am to tell the people about their idols, or is it because I had an idol myself? Oh, the perfect gift will bring you through. They said confess your sins one to another. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 pastors on here. I don't mind being transparent too. Brother Eli, Brother Jeremiah, Sister Tyson. I asked, Lord, am I in Ezekiel so I could see that I was being a hoe with the money? Oh, I trust you over here. I know you'll get rid of the weed. I know you'll get rid of the nicotine, but guess what? I take care of the dollar. Oh, I know you'll bless my marriage. I give that to you. I give my wife to you, but my finances though, Father, Dad, I used to be a hustler, Oh, you used to be a hustler. Boy, you ain't gonna even wake up until it's time for you to go on the radio show. And then when you come off the show, you're going to give so much, I'm going to drain you to the point where you really going to have to sit down somewhere. Oh, and that money you waiting on. Let me put a time out. Because you say you truly want the perfect gift. You truly want to walk with the gift. You truly want to be with the gift. And the gift is pruning you because you can't move without me. I am not only a resource, I am the source. There was none before me, and there will be none after me. I am the source that provides the resource. You want the perfect gift. But when you get the perfect gift, you can share the perfect gift. And when you get the perfect gift, it prunes you of yourself and the things that are in you. Oh, I'm going to still, because my word won't come back void. I'm still going to bless you. I'm still going to make sure you get what I said, what I spoke over your life. But it's some things that I got to empty you of first. Because I can't have you in my ministry chasing the money. I can't have you in my ministry chasing nothing but me. I am the center focal point. Oh, I know you want 100,000 views a day. Like your brother Eli, like your brother Marcus. I know you got a word that you could put out. I know it's set up and designed like a radio show where people can come in and they can praise me. They can hear good gospel music and they can get a good word and they can get a good feel. They can also get a good laugh. I get that. But what is the focal center point? Thank you, Ms. Blackmore. And that is the perfect gift for Christmas is receiving Jesus Christ. It's being emptied out. It's being pruned. It's being everything stripped from you so you can be made whole. I'm not telling you something I heard. I'm telling you what I'm walking through. I'm telling you where I came from. I came from the worst ghetto in the city of Atlanta. I moved to the worst ghetto in the city of New York. I have lived in some of the worst areas in the United States of America. But in the between time, the times that I should be gone, I still had grace. The time I was in places I shouldn't have been, I was still covered in grace. I have traveled the world. I have seen more places from a little kid from the community of Pittsburgh, out of the city of Atlanta, born in a poor household, to a woman named Mary. I've traveled the world. And even through the sin, I was given grace. But what I can tell you about grace, grace only gonna last but so long. You either gonna come all the way in or he gonna let you go. You either coming all the way in or he gonna let you go. I'm just speaking from experience. When you calling on him and he don't answer. I'm just speaking from experience. Grace only gonna last but so long. Think about it. He gave us an opportunity on November the 3rd for just 4 more years of grace. 1, 2, 3, 4. One a whole. Oh, I'm going to give you 44. It don't last that long. So stop playing with the gift. Stop playing with it. Stop playing with it. Come on in. Yeah, I know in the beginning of the show, we talked about gifts and, the PS5 and this and, women like this and women like that. But what I can tell you is this. Stop playing with the gift. Like I asked you earlier at the top of the hour, what gift do you really know what Christ got on his list? If Christmas is his birthday, have you asked him what's on his Christmas list? Have you asked Christ what's on his birthday list? What would he like from you, from your children, from your husband, from your spouse, from your wife, from your sister, from your brother, from your community, from your pastor, from your church? Have we ever asked? We always say, baby, what you want for Christmas? Honey, what you want for Christmas? Son, what you want for Christmas? But have we ever took the time to say, Jesus, what it is do you want for Christmas? What it is do you, this is supposed to be the day they claim your birthday. So what would you like for your birthday? Who would you like at the party? What you want written on your cake? Do we ever ask that question? What's the perfect gift for Christ? Let's take the MAS off. What's the perfect gift for Christ? And that is you giving him your life. You go ahead and submitting and stop playing games. For you go ahead and giving it all over. The money, give it over. Your life, give it over. Your marriage, the cars, the house, everything you want. Your children. It's time to stop playing. You're going into a new year. Stop playing. The perfect gift was already given at the cross when he said, it's done. It's already been done. It's finished. It's already in play. Have we ever asked Christ what he wanted? We running through Macy's. We packing the mall. Oh, it's supposed to be a pandemic, but the malls are crowded. It's supposed to be, oh, you gonna die, but the malls are crowded. Macy's is full. GameStop is full. Everything is still moving. Boxes are still showing up at the house. I know one just got dropped off here, so that means nobody got a problem with going up to the house. So my question is, did we ever ask Jesus, what do you want from me for Christmas? Do I got some iniquities that I need to get rid of? Do I got some sin that I can't see that I need to get rid of? Do I got some demons still attached to me, whether I brought them in or they're generational cursed? What deliverance do I need? Did we ever? Have we? Have you ever asked Jesus, what is it do you want from me for Christmas? Because guess what? From January 1 to December 24th, you have taken care of me. You have given me. You have provided for me. When I thought I wasn't going to eat, there was food in the fridge. May not have been what I wanted, but I had food in the fridge. When I didn't think I was going to have money for the gas to get to work, I still got there. And even during this pandemic, I've been shut down. My business has been shut down, but you still provided. I still been able to eat. I still been able to pay bills. I still been able to take care of myself because it's been you all this time. So you have given and given and given and given and given and given. And I've been receiving and receiving and receiving, but I've been selfish and had not even took the time to say, Lord, what is it that you want from me? What can I give you? What can I give you? Am I giving you enough praise? Am I singing you enough praise? Am I doing something for you? Am I talking to the people about you enough? Am I preaching the word the right way? Or am I just coming on here for entertainment purposes? Or how do I need to be corrected? What is it that you want from me that I know I can give you before I go into this new year? I've been stuck. Our Bible study at the house has been in Deuteronomy. And majority of it has been how Israel has been hard-headed. And Moses repeating himself over and over and over and over and over. And then I got sent to Ezekiel, and now I'm in the book of Ezekiel, and I'm reading, and it's almost the same thing. And I said, Lord, am I to come on here and tell your children that we need to get rid of the idols that we is idols, or is there idols in my life? Are you showing me? Is this what you want for Christmas? For me to say, you got to go. Oh, this what you want for Christmas? Me to stop chasing the dollar? Done. To know that I can trust on you, I can count on you because I've seen it in my wife. Done. To the point where I don't even check the bank account no more. I don't care if unemployment send it or not. Because I know he will make a way. because he will provide the opportunity. The perfect gift for Christmas is the gift of you giving yourself to Jesus Christ, because he's already given you the perfect gift. The perfect gift is asking him what it is. What is it that you want from me, Father? Do I need to be in your presence more? Do I need to be fasting more? Do I need to be reading your word more? What is it? Do I need to be listening to your word more? More than just speaking it. Because when I come on here to speak, I be drained. Anybody can tell you. So I had to go back and get refilled. I have to go listen to Marcus. I have to go listen to Eli. I have to go listen to Jeremiah. I have to go listen to Isaiah. So I can refill myself. So I can follow them in the word. What is the perfect gift that I can give Jesus? And you never been challenged with that question. But I'm here to challenge you with that. If you go in your prayer closet, ask Jesus, what is it of me? What can I give you? And I promise you, he'll tell you. He told me, you got some idols. Well, I know you have a idol. It got a dead white guy on it. 7 by 4 inches. It got a 1 and 2 zeros in all 4 corners. I gave you a gift. You turned down multi-million-dollar contracts because you didn't want to exploit my gift, or you didn't want to be told how to use my gift, but you still chasing the money that you turned down. Because you say you want to take care of your family. That is true. But I am the source. I'm just being transparent with you. I know I'm 21 minutes over time. And forgive me. But I don't know who this was for. But what I can tell you is this. The perfect gift for Christmas is the gift that you can give Jesus Christ. That is the perfect gift. That is the perfect gift. You're going to have to die to some things. One of them is fear. You're going to have to give up them things that you know ain't godly. Oh, he'll bless you, but he's not going to bless you in your mess. He'll give you grace, but you're not going to get the whole package. That little secret sin you do when everybody's asleep. God doesn't sleep nor slumber. So guess who sees it? Trust me, you can't beat God's giving. But what you can give him will allow him to bounce it back, to reciprocate it back to you. Your faith game got to be on point. Your prayer game got to be on point. You're going to have to spend some time. This is not a religion. This is a relationship. If I didn't spend no time with my wife, what type of relationship do you think we would have? We would be a religion. We would be I see you on Sunday. I got 2 hours for you before the game come on. So I'm going to make it quick so we can leave. This is not a religion. God don't want your religion. He don't care about your religion. Ask the Pharisees and the Sadducees how he feel about religion. You ain't even got to take my word for it. Just go read John. Go read Matthew. You can read Matthew starting around the 19th chapter. He'll really let you know how he feel about religion, tradition. He wants a relationship. Who would give their life for you that don't want a relationship? Think about it. He told the husband, love your wife as Christ loved the church and give your life for her as Christ gave his life. So what type of relationship do you truly want that you know that you would give your life for this woman? What type of relationship would you really want from her? To only call you when she wants something? She don't come talk to you. She don't come spend no time with you. Baby, I want to get my hair done. Oh, okay. You looking for her, but she out all night. You calling her phone, but she won't answer. She entertaining other men. Babe, let's have a date night. Well, I don't feel like it, babe. But the next day, she out with her girlfriends. How would you feel? But I'll kick it with you for a couple hours on Sunday. Or I'll kick it with you for the 45 minutes, you know, Marcus is on, or Eli's on, or the 2 hours Gov is on, and I'll give you. Oh, you want me to praise you? Okay, thank you, Jesus. Thank you for the new earrings. Thank you. Or you. Thank you. How would you feel if that's the love you were giving? But guess what? When I need some, hey, Lord, baby, listen, yes, I made a mistake, right? See, what had happened was, right? Don't even worry about it. Just here. He tired of your religion. He looking for your relationship. I'm trying to help you out on what's the perfect gift for Christmas. He wants your worship. He wants your time. He wants your relationship. He wants you talking to him. He wants you. And he wants you to tell other people about him. Not God, but Jesus. Because what I've come to realize is people are making anything a God. Read the Old Testament. They had gods all over the place. But Jesus, the perfect gift for Christmas is to give your life to Christ. To give it all up. Give it all over. And that's my time. Got anything you want to say?
You did that.
I didn't do nothing. That the Spirit. That's the Holy Spirit. I do nothing. As Jesus said, without me, you're nothing. I thank Jesus for using me, for talking to whoever it is I need to speak to. For whoever it was that needed to hear what was said. I thank the Lord for everyone that came in. Thank you, Ms. Blackmore, for all your comments. To everybody who typically always come in every day and rock out with us. Stevie Steve, Big Juice, Mama Tyson.
Let me say something. It's
Thank you, ma'am.
for some who've lost loved ones, this can be a particularly hard time of the year. But when you're rooted and grounded, that void is to be filled with Christ. We're missing our loved ones. They may be missing physically, but God fills that void. We don't understand things, and a lot of people have lost a lot of people this year, and we don't quite understand, but know that nothing is a mistake. God don't make mistakes, and all things work according to our good. Continue to stay before God in his presence. He is the only one who can give you peace in this time. He'll turn your mourning into joy. For he loves you. He's never turned his back on you. He's never walked away from you. He's always been with you, even when you didn't know he was there. When you were out there doing whatever you was doing, his hand kept you. Don't give up on God. Don't turn your back on God, because even through this, he's got you.
Thank you, Ms. Blackmore. That old word you used, obedience, was something I truly had to learn. I've been convicted of that pretty much all summer. So now I've learned obedience is better than sacrifice. I used to be long time ago, a hard-headed child. long time ago, I used to be a hard-headed child. So I'm learning. Obedience is great. And we thank God for each and every one of y'all. I am grateful for everybody that tuned in. Thank everybody for sharing. Oh man. And big up to my brother Eli. Thank you for coming in. Prophet Eli. If you are not following Eli, please go follow the Prophetic Drive Time on YouTube. I have posted a lot of his videos on my page. You can go follow them. Please follow and help support his ministry. Big up to my man, to Pastor Jeremiah Tucker. Please, for Jeremiah to only be, I think Jeremiah is like 19, 20. He hoop harder than any 50-year-old Baptist preacher I know. So big up to Jeremiah Tucker. Actually, I really didn't like him when I first met him, because the first thing he said to me was, "Oh man, you're a prophet." So, watch the words that you spread through here. and like for a whole week he followed me around through the Y, and every time he saw me he was like, "Prophet." I said, "My name is Gov. You want to give me a name? I'm not really big on titles." But, you know, Gov, I'll take Gov. Georgia first black governor. Here's my card, you know. But big up to Jeremiah Tucker. He's a growing young minister in the word. I think he's like 19, 20. He reaches the youth. And like I said, that old school, down home in the backwoods where they ain't got no AC. They got to have the windows up. It's like 9,000 people stuck in this little room, right? And everybody's sweating with the old fans, right? And they gonna have a big meal when service is over. That's the preaching you gonna get from Jeremiah. So big up. So big up to Jeremiah, man. I love y'all. Mama Tyson, don't say shaking your head, because Mama Tyson's been calling me a prophet since we've been kids, and it is what it is. I'm not afraid of it. I don't mind going out talking about it. Y'all just know I'm not big on the title part, but I don't have a problem with evangelizing and drawing people to Christ. I think that is as much as my gift has always been to speak, and I always love being on stage. And so to me this is a blessing. So even if it's only 5 people, 10 people, 12 people, you know, as long as one person understands and get the message, as long as one person can come to Christ behind it, I feel like I've done my due diligence that day for the show. So I thank y'all for coming out and rocking out with me and Mama Quita here on the Wake Bacon Coffee Morning Show. I don't know. You know what's been on my mind lately though, Mama Quita? Changing the name of the show.
We'll see.
Right. And I know Jesus ain't concerned about the numbers. I used to be long time ago. But now is, if I could just reach that one person.
He said he'll leave the 99 for the one.
And I feel like he said, if I lift him up, he'll draw all men. Because at the end of the day, as much as the Wake Bacon Coffee Morning Show with Georgia First Black Governor and with Mama Quita, I tell you quick, this is not my show. I'm just a steward. You know, I'm just a steward, and that's it. I'm grateful that I can be used. So that's our time for today. I know we about 40 minutes over. But I do thank y'all for coming in and rocking out with us today. Thank you, Periscope. Thank you, Facebook. Make sure you hit the like button. You share. Invite some of your people in. If you have not followed us on YouTube, you can follow us on YouTube. You'll see this nice little handsome gentleman right here. Right. Say Wake Bacon Coffee Morning Show. Make sure you hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Make sure you click all on the notification bell, because every time it rings, the enemy gets scared. So, and when you click the notification bell, make sure you hit all. And when you hit all, that's so you can get all the notifications of every time we go live, and every time we and every time we do pop up videos. Every time we right. But every time we do pop up videos as well. So I thank y'all, man. May God be with y'all and keep y'all until we see y'all tomorrow from 10 to 12. Eastern Standard Time. I have to keep making sure I say that, Eastern Standard Time, because a lot of people, and it's crazy, a lot of people on here are from the West Coast. So I thank God for my West Coast people. I thank God for y'all, especially because it's early in the morning where you are. By the time we come on, it's like 7 a.m. So I thank y'all for tuning in and rocking out with us. Miss Graham, Miss Blackmore, thank you for coming in. Mama Tyson, to all the pastors and prophets and elders. So again, may God be with you and keep you throughout the day. Stay in prayer, stay prayed up, pray for your family, pray for your leaders, and pray that that God can come in and take dominion and over the area that you are in. So God be with y'all, and we'll see y'all. Mayana. My Spanish sucks.